Hey guys, so today I am going to be outlining a drawing. I've been really into My Hero Academia, so I drew more. These are my two number one favorite characters. The Kirishima is my favorite. This is with his hair down, and then Bakugou is another one. I'll kind of talk about this drawing more as I'm outlining. If my voice starts to get scratchy, it's because I drank pop and it was cold. There was ice. And the fizz is kind of messing with my throat. I don't know. I think genetically my throat just gets messed up by like cold things. Like when I have a cold, it's my throat that's the first to like completely go, and I almost lose my voice. So I think it's safe to say sometimes when I'm drinking like cold stuff or eating cold stuff, it can affect me easily. So I'll just get started outlining because I colored. So Kirishima is my favorite. He's super cool. This is with his hair down. I actually was inspired to draw them in tank tops because it shows more of their muscular form. Now I wanted to do like some practice just by drawing the more muscular people, because I haven't done that ever in my life, because normally like I draw myself and I'm super skinny. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of look like twigs from a tree. That's how skinny my arms are. I just started working out, like inspired to get fit, but it's harder because I was having a conversation with my friend, and he actually said for women it's harder to get the for women to have their arms gain muscle, so their thighs will actually gain muscle faster while their legs take more time. And for guys, it's the opposite. So it's like you guys will gain muscle on your legs, on your arms, and then your legs will actually gain muscle slower. So depending on your gender, you can have like different speeds of which muscles grow faster. So yeah, I was just inspired to draw them. I saw this reference of them with tank tops, but I decided to draw them with like different poses cuz I wanted to be original. So yeah. And this was a great experiment in terms of like I learned how to draw them in different poses, and at the same time I also learned how to draw them like the form of the muscle in different movements. Like for example, Kirishima's arm is up in this drawing, and that was kind of difficult because it's like, okay, in a certain angle, the arm looks like a different length. So like the shoulder part to there will look different. So you gotta keep like looking at that and like paying attention to like the size and proportions and stuff. And it's difficult because I've never really drawn muscular people, as I said before. Like I'll draw myself and I'll be like, no muscles, super skinny, unrealistically skinny. Because speaking, but technically speaking, it's realistically skinny because I am that skinny. And yeah, I can't really change that much. I think I love the challenge of this. Like, I drew 3 drawings, so you're gonna see 3 of these videos, like me outlining these guys. They're so buff and they're 15-year-olds. And like, I was asking one of my friends, like, is that realistic? And he was like, yeah. When I went to high school, I remember that was a thing. And I was like, when I went to high school, I don't think that was a thing. But, I guess different places, different locations, different countries. You guys might be more like into working out. Like, for sure in my area, um, not a lot of people who went to high school were like super into working out. Like they only work out a bit, but it's so fascinating to see like the anime in terms of like My Hero Academia. There's a reason to want to be fit. Like you want to be able to handle your powers, and also you want to look good and stuff like that. And this is all have to do like cuz they have superpowers and stuff like quirks. And so like all of this just has to do with like yeah, it's convenient if you have muscles because you'll be able to do more things with your power and be able to control your power more and not be like super thin and not have that. And yes, they all have different body sizes and stuff like that, but most of them are like super fit. So it's fun to see that aspect of like, oh, okay, they're fit because they need to be, because they need to be able to run around a lot and do hero work. So it makes sense at that age. Like, if they wanted to be heroes to begin with, when they're like in middle school and stuff, they're gonna train hard and they're gonna like move like motivate themselves that their bodies are gonna be like perfect condition for this type of work. I would say um Kirishima is almost basically the same size as Bakugou, so it was like really fun drawing them together. Spoiler alert, they're holding hands. But yeah, they're super like their dynamic is super cute. I like how one of them's like, I want to be number one, and I'm like super aggressive with my tactics and stuff. But then Kirishima's just like, I want to be number one, but I love people. Like, he's not like totally striving to be number one. He's just trying to be like strong enough. But he's like, he cares about people. He doesn't like push people aside just because they're not strong enough and stuff like that. So he really is like my favorite in terms of that. Like, his personality is so amazing. But pair it up with Bakugou, that's even more amazing because this guy who like is super tough and like not even that likable from certain people, like it's hard to like him. But at the same time, I like people who have a little bit of like he's not all that bad. Like when you watch the show, there's a side of him that's like really nice, especially when you see him like with Kirishima, like the way he talks to him and stuff like that. But they're super chill. Like Bakugou's not chill, but they're super chill in terms of like when they're with each other. There's a lot of yelling, but I feel like Bakugou's a little less edgy on Kirishima. Now, what was really upsetting was like my dad saw this drawing lying around and he's like, "Ooh, did you just draw that a couple days ago?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Is that a girl?" And I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. Kirishima is not a girl, and that's not like how I would draw like a woman's chest. To be honest, okay, how I draw a woman's chests are very different. Like it's clearly just a muscular chest. Please help me. Sometimes I don't get my dad because he's like he doesn't understand body types. Like if someone has a little bit more weight, technically that's just being a little bit chubby. Not it's not fat. It's not fat. And then my dad will say like, "Oh, they're fat." And I'll be like, "Dad, you can't say that about people. You can't say that." And like, oh my goodness. It's such a painful experience for me to like try to explain to him, you can't say certain things about people because that's not what it is. Also, it's quite insulting if you call someone fat like that, so yeah. Now, some people do like shipping for Bakugo and Kirishima. I kind of do, but I'm not like super into it. But they are cute, as I said before. Like their personalities do work in some ways. However, like you'll see, I did like the different guys together, but I totally do not ship any of those other guys together. It's just what it is, okay? It's just what it is. I thought they would look cool paired up together, like standing next to each other and being like that, but I did not make them hold hands or anything. Unlike this one. This one's just like straight up they're holding hands. But I wanted Bakugo to look a bit angry, like he always is. He's not super happy, but he's not super upset either. And that's what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to achieve where he's not, oh, I'm so angry, but more or less just like grumpy, but he has Kirishima, so he's not upset. He's very Sundra, as I say that. Which is basically he's very, like, he acts like he doesn't like things, he acts like he doesn't care, but like when you look at him it's like, dude, you totally care. Don't try to pretend like you don't. And he like acts like he doesn't, but like I can see it like in his character, he does care. I was also searching up heights and found out Bakugo and Kirishima are the same height as me, 5'7". Super cute. And then I found out like Denki Kaminari is like 5'6". So the weirdest one is Todoroki Shoto. He's literally 5'9". When I search on the Wikipedia, I'm just like, how? How are you that tall? You don't even look that tall in the show, to be honest. Like, Shoto does not look that tall. But the only person that I understood that was that height was like Sero, Hanta Sero. That was it. I don't get it. But it's surprising to see like the different heights and stuff. It was hard to draw Bakugo. He's like in a sitting down position, but he's like slouched over too, so he kind of, it makes him look bigger, it makes him look buffer than Kirishima, but he's not, trust me, like he's not in the drawing, he's not buffer. It's just that when you squeeze your arms together like that, especially if you're a guy, because women, like, they have a chest, so it kind of makes their chest stick out more, but if you're a guy and you squeeze your arms together like that, kind of makes your arms look super beefy. So yeah, he kind of looks a bit more chunky than he technically is. The height difference, I tried to get it the best I could. They're the same height, so what I did was I basically made Bakugo sit, but he's like sitting kind of elevated, so you can see like he's kind of just sitting there. But so that means that he is almost roughly like the same height as Kirishima, just a little bit shorter because he's sitting. But once he gets off that platform, he technically is the same height. So that's my excuse. for making him that tall. But I didn't want him to be sitting on like no platform because then he'd be like super short and then it'd be hard to do like the holding hands pose. So I kind of like incorporated that in a way. Now I get that Bakugo is like super aggressive, but at the same time, like, again, he's just a character that I'm just like, okay, he's angry, but I know, like, I can see how he cares in the show, so there's a part of me that's just like, I can't be mad. Like, I can't be mad. And I love Deku too, but. And I love Deku so much because he's so cute, but. And his goal is so amazing. And, But at the same time, it's not like I don't want to hate Bakugo. Okay, and then I'm gonna do his pants. Like for his shirt and stuff, I was like, okay, how does this work? How does this work? And I think I messed up because that's supposed to be probably a darker color, like his shirt. But yeah, I'll color that later then. And like I really wanted to do like justice in terms of like they look a certain way when they're like this muscular and stuff. So I really don't want to be like not drawing the right proportions and everything cuz that would really upset me. I would be like super sad that it doesn't look nice. But I think it looks pretty the way I drew the muscles and stuff. Like for my first attempt ever, like it turned out really nice. And like the whole aspect of the drawing was like super cute. Like it was supposed to be like a really nice drawing, like they're good looking, but I feel like with the tank tops and stuff, it really helps bring out like, oh, you have to see every form if you draw it like a tight tank top, like if you draw it tighter, and you have to be able like if their arms are exposed, their form has to be there. They can't be like, oh, I'm wearing a loose shirt so you can't really see anything. I've drawn like Deku and Bakugo in like actual like their UA uniforms and like you can't really see the muscle that well. So it's like okay, they're wearing clothing, but you can't really see the form. So I really wanted to test it out and I think it works. So yeah, so here is the overview of my drawing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I talked like way too much, but I'm like super excited. Like every single day I'm like super excited. Like all I've been doing is like drawing and that's it. And I've been waiting for like my cosplays too. They're still coming. I'm gonna do videos of them when they come in. I basically ordered a bunch of cosplays, but they're like in process. One of them I just ordered this week, so it's gonna be processed, which means they'll probably make it, and then within a month they'll probably send it or so. For another one, it's delayed and it's still in China from what I saw, so the packaging. The shipment is super slow for that. I don't get it because the other place so there's another place that I ordered from that uses DHL, to the company that ships stuff is DHL for them, and basically they already got it from China to US, while this other one is just like stuck in China. So I don't really know how I feel. Like, I wanted to order another cosplay from them because I really liked it. It's super pretty, but at the same time, it's like, should I? Because this might happen again. And apparently, some people, like, there's always mixed reviews. Like, some people say it's good, some people say it's bad. A lot of people say a lot of the companies have poor, like, service, like customer service. Like, if you ask them about something, it takes forever, or they don't answer at all. Or if you try to get a hold of them, sometimes they don't respond at all. And sometimes they forget your orders, and then you have to keep emailing them or messaging saying, hey, where's my order? I ordered and I paid for it, so why isn't it coming? Yeah, so I hope, fingers crossed, praying as well. But like, I hope that all my stuff comes in. I also ordered something from Amazon. So I ordered a bunch of stuff because I was bored. And basically, this is what I'm doing with my life. But I'll make reviews of them as time goes. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check out in the description box below all my social medias there. You can go like and follow those. Also, if you want to see my other My Hero Academia drawings, I did them in like their superhero suits, like their costumes. So you can check it out in my drawings playlist. I'm super stoked because I'm actually starting to post their UA uniform ones. So some of them are in sports uniforms, and some of them are in their suit uniforms. So if you want to see those, I actually didn't make videos, but they are in my social media. So if you like those and follow those, you'll see all of these. Also, I just wanted to say, yeah, I'm just super excited. I don't know what I wanted to say, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.